Hey, what's up? It's me, Skylar. I'm making a video during the day for once because I'm home alone. Finally. God, my sister stayed up until 3 in the morning yesterday, and I was gonna make a video after she went to bed, but as I said, she stayed up till 3 in the morning, which is really weird for her. Anywho, I know I just made a video recently, but I've had nothing to do, and I thought I should talk about this. How you should go about dealing with people in your life that are trans. There are people that I know. Okay, no, I'll rehash a bunch of situations to you and tell you whether or not they're, well, pretty much don't do them. So one of them, this is something that's really easy to do, but I was talking to somebody and she started asking me like how I knew I was trans or something, and it got to a topic that I was uncomfortable with, and I told her that, but she was like, no, come on, say it, you can say it, it's okay. Don't do that. If you're talking to a trans person and they seem uncomfortable, it's not exactly a good thing to press, just because, it gets, like, it gets me really upset to talk about that sort of thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It just gets me really upset, and it's not fun. Also, another thing not to do is say that you referenced, your trans person in when somebody was trying to figure out how to play their role in a play, and their role is a girl dressed as a guy, or vice versa. Yeah, I'm not a girl dressed as a guy. I'm a guy. That was annoying. Not to mention I wasn't, they just knew me as a guy there, and I'm not sure whether or not this person used my name. So that's annoying. But I feel like most people wouldn't necessarily be in that situation. That's just because the person I'm talking about is really loud and doesn't have too much of a filter. Other major thing, never ever do this. I was sitting at lunch one time with this guy, and I'll just substitute that I was stealing his fries, because I do that a lot. So he goes, "Get your hands off my fries, girl." And I figured it was just a slip up, because he slips up a lot. So I was like, "I'm not a girl." And he goes, "Boy, girl, something." And I was just like, screw you. I'm not a boy, girl, something. Or girl, boy, girl, something, as he said it, actually. I am a guy, 100%. Well, that's probably not true, but, like, enough so that it really pisses me off when people directly express to me that they think otherwise. And then he looked at me as if he had done nothing wrong, like, "Why do you look so mad?" And I was just like, yeah, screw off. And I probably should have said something to him, but as I said, I fail at human interaction. Yeah, don't ever do that. Ever. Also, always treat a trans person as if they are the gender that they are. Like, using the right name and pronouns is great, but it's nothing doing if you're like my dad and treat them like their biological, sex. 'Cause almost even defeats the purpose. Not entirely. I mean, I'm glad that he calls me by the right name and sometimes pronouns, but still try and actually treat them like the gender that they are, you know? As far as dating goes, I wouldn't know. I've never dated somebody, but the way I would figure it, like, lay down ground rules about, or like talk to them about what you are or aren't allowed to do. 'Cause like if you're doing anything and you make one wrong move, it could get really bad. Again, I'm not the best person to talk to about this. My friend on Defined Gender actually did a pretty good video about it. So yeah, go look up Defined Gender, and he did a better job. But, yeah, just try not to do anything that makes them uncomfortable, and you can probably expect more ranting about, like, dysphoria and all that if you are dating a trans person. But, yeah. Otherwise, we're the same as any other people. I mean, so, you know, I guess that's really all I have to say on the subject. If you have any questions or whatever, ask me, but basically, don't suggest that a trans person is anything other than the gender that they are, because it's really annoying, and make sure you don't go past their boundaries, not necessarily because they'll get mad at you, but because, it's really difficult for me anyways, and I would assume most other trans people, to talk about, certain stuff. Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna hope this video was short enough for it to upload, and catch you later. Possibly Tuesday or Wednesday, possibly not for 2 weeks. Whatever. See ya.